What's up, everybody? This is Brad from the OldSols. I'm here with Daniel, all the way in Sweden, like way over there from where I'm at. I'm gonna let him like introduce himself, and then we're gonna get rolling on this new video series podcast that I got called Soul Searchin. He's number one, the first one ever. So let's get into this.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Brad, and thank you for having me on the show.
Yes, absolutely, man. I'm excited. 100%.
Yeah, all the way from Sweden. So before we start, I will just tell everyone that's going to watch this that my English isn't that perfect because I'm Swedish, but I'm going to try my best.
No, this is going to be awesome. So don't worry about it.
Yeah. So this is going to be about me and on the OldSol.
Yeah.
As you can see here. So all the way from Sweden, yeah. My name is Daniel, and I'm 35 years old, and I love Honda.
Oh, that's awesome. We are almost the exact same age, and I love Hondas too. So this is perfect. So this is awesome.
Yeah, but the growing age when you have two kids, wife, cars.
I know, right?
Try to get some time off and just work with the cars.
Yeah.
I think we live in the same life.
Yeah, it is hard for sure. And then when you have a OldSol, it's hard to get your kids into that all the time. So
yeah, I actually had S2000 before.
Oh,
but
nice.
The price on those cars here in Sweden, they are super expensive now to get. So this was a better option for me.
No, that's awesome. So I guess we should start off with, how did you get in to like Hondas? Like, what was it way back when you're just like, Hondas, this is what it's going to be?
I got my drive license back in 2004.
Yeah.
And 1 year after that, in 2005, I got my first EG hatch. It was a Captiva Blue EG hatch.
Awesome.
That was my first Honda.
Yeah.
So if we're going to speed up the time from 2005 into now, I've been owning a lot of Hondas.
Yeah.
It's always been Honda. A couple of EGs. I have the blue ones, the white ones. The white one, and I actually swapped with the B18 engine. And
nice.
And I had a black one, and I also had a Samba green OldSol back in the day, also with a B16.
Oh, that's awesome.
S2000s, EP3s Type R, Accords, but I think the Accord in Sweden, they call this TSX in your country.
Yep.
Acura TSX, yeah, and a couple of EKs, and nice. Currently I own. Now I own a SK8 Type R, the new one, 2017. Yeah, and I also have a EK4 that comes stock with B16, and
awesome. And the OldSol. Can't forget about the OldSol. I think my very first car when I got my license was a 1991 Accord. And it was a yellowish kind of a champagne color on the outside, and it had red interior. It was a sweet ride, man.
Oh, that sounds sick.
Oh,
red interior.
Yeah.
But I like Hondas. They are reliable. They're cheap to own and cheap to buy. Not the SK8 that I have now, the new Type R. I will not say that car is a cheap car, but cheap to own at least.
It's really expensive to get one here because everyone has them for over what the like asking price is, like way more than it's so expensive. It's crazy.
Yeah. But the car here is getting expensive too also.
Yeah. Where did you get your OldSol from, and like how did all of that just like kind of happen?
Yeah, since I talked about that, I have a lot of EGs, and I have one Samba Green before and EKs, and I always loved the S2000, but there's too much money to spend on the S2000 just to have like a second car, because I have 2 kids, 1 wife, and so that's why I got the FK8. I can fit everybody in, and we can go to shopping, and I can get the kids from school. I can drive to work. That will do everything for me. But I always want to have like a cab. So the S2000 was too expensive for me now to buy, just to have to a second car. So then I remember back in time when I had my Samba Green OldSol.
Yeah.
I didn't like how it looks before when I was younger, let's say 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
But now when I get older, I start to see that the car is actually really beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really like it. So I wanted to have a OldSol again. So, but there was we didn't have any OldSols on the market at
like
that time
at all
this summer.
Like
no, it
zero.
So me and my friend, we were starting to collect all the registration plates on the cars. All the Swedish OldSols we got on the list. It was 88.
That's it.
Cars.
Wow.
Yeah, 88 cars. That's everything we have in Sweden.
Okay.
So I got all the registration plates and phone number, name of the owners.
Okay.
So I started to calling everyone. Like,
That's
hey,
crazy.
my name is Daniel. Me and my son really wants to, find a good car that we can drive in summer. And I started to text everyone. So a couple of people started to write me back like, yeah, maybe I can sell it to you if you want to.
Yeah.
So I started to look on a couple of Honda OldSols, but they were too heavy modified for me.
Yeah.
And so I almost gave up until one guy called me up and say, hey, I saw you text me for 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I still have it. You can buy it if you want. It's been sitting in my garage since 2012.
Oh, crazy.
I haven't touched it since
Really?
2012.
Really?
Then I was started thinking like, okay, 2012, that's like, it's almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
No winter driving, no salty roads.
That's
It
so
might be
crazy.
rough for you. Yeah.
Crazy.
So me and my friend, we took a car, we drove there, and when I saw it, I take it.
Yeah.
Give him the money and took it.
How many kilometers does your OldSol have on it?
I think you guys have miles.
Yep.
And we have kilometers.
Yep.
This is 15,000 kilometers. So it's pretty low.
That's really low, right?
Yeah, that's super low.
Yeah. So my VTEC model has 267 thousand miles on it.
So that will be like 20,000 kilometers for us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. Well, that's just crazy that you got one that hadn't been up and running for that long.
Yeah, it was in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
And I also have, when I started to look at these cars, I don't know in US, but a lot of kids, when they're buying these old EGs and EKs, they're putting on so wide wheels on the cars.
Oh,
so
yeah.
They're rolling the fenders and they're messing everything up.
Yeah.
I wanted to have an OEM.
Yeah.
As close to OEM as possible. No rolled fenders, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So this got the OEM fenders on the rear.
What is the Honda scene like there with older Hondas? Are they all like, does everybody have aftermarket things on them? And is it hard to get one that isn't like, or that is like OEM, or like, what is it like there?
I would say if you are in the Honda scene and you start getting old like me and try to find an OEM car, that's going to be difficult here. Because back in the when when the first Fast and Furious movie came. I think it was 2001.
Yeah.
You know, then they have the EG hatches. And
Yeah.
I think it was one Integra in the first race, or the red one with the Yarul car.
Yep.
And everybody was putting on body kits on the car and lights on underglow and stuff like that. So yeah, that was pretty popular back in the day. So
yeah,
and some of those cars still look like that.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, it's really hard to find a Del Sol in good shape here. I mean, it just is like you really have to hunt, and you have to get lucky maybe that the person doesn't want a ton that like knows what it is, because otherwise you're going to be spending a lot of money for it.
Yeah, that's why I got lucky with this one, because the current owner was the Volvo guy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. He bought this. He actually bought this car for his girlfriend, but his girlfriend doesn't want to drive it.
Yeah.
So they wanted to have a Volvo instead. Volvo is a very big brand in Sweden. So
yeah, when I was in high school, I worked at a car dealership that was specifically a Volvo car dealership. So I am I don't know. I really like the 2008 the S60Rs. Those were cool cars.
Yeah, we have those here also. It's a good engine.
Yeah. No, they were awesome cars. So, and there's a couple of them here, but not a lot. So
here is a lot.
Yeah.
If you come and visit Sweden, I will show you the car meetings here. This Volvo everywhere, and also Mercedes and Audis also. That's why in Europe, I would wish more people like Hondas.
Yeah.
Because in the States and Japan, they're really popular, but in Sweden, you know, you have to prove yourself. And
yeah. So do your Del Sols over there come from other countries, or are they there in Sweden, or do you have to like import them, or how?
No, they were actually sold in Sweden. 92 to 97.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Same with the EGs also.
Yeah.
So they came in. The Del Sol came in two different versions.
Yeah.
We get the ESI with the single cam, 125 horsepower, and we got the VTI. This is the VTI. That's the V60, 160 horsepower.
Did you guys get the trans top, where the top comes up like odd?
Oh, you mean the electric roof?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got those also, but I didn't want it because that's 100 kilos more. Yeah.
Well, we never had those either, but from anything that I've heard is they are really hard. If anything goes out on them, it's just like, that's it. I don't know how you're gonna fix it.
Yeah, I had a couple of friends who have the electric roof, and you know, if you take those things apart, that actually, you know, lifting the roof up and putting the roof on the sides.
Yeah.
I think it was about 25 to 30 pieces, you know, wheels.
That's just so much.
Yeah.
So much.
And most of these wheels that actually rising the roof up is made of plastic.
Yeah. I actually have seen a inside of it, and they're just all over the place.
Yeah. So that's why I want this non-electric roof.
Yeah.
Because that can never been destroyed or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. When you got your Del Sol, what all did you have to do to it, or did it need engine work, or what did you have to do to get it up and running again?
No, actually, it was running and everything worked, but it has been sitting in the garage for so long time, so the paint was actually pretty scratched and faded.
Yeah.
So I put a lot of time of polishing the car.
Yeah.
And it was also super OEM. I like OEM cars with a little bit of twist in it.
Yeah, there's you
So I made a couple of things to it.
Yeah, you just have to do a little bit of tiny things to it. Just a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I like the older cars. I have no problem with people who, you know, put in K series and stuff. We actually have one guy in Sweden. Yeah. My friend Mugren. I actually bought this front bumper from him.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. My friend Mugren in Sweden, he actually have a OldSol with a K series.
Yeah,
so
I think
I don't mind it, but I like the OEM Plus style more.
Yeah, I think I have talked to him quite a bit too. So yeah, we're gonna have to have him on here sometime as well. So
yeah, I think he have the color code. It's Cypress green or something like that.
Yeah,
dark green.
Yeah,
97.
Have you done any like engine engine work or anything?
Not on this car. But in the past, as I say, when I had the white EG, I swapped B18 in the car, made the B16 swaps also as well. So I can do the work if I want, but that's when I was younger. I have a lot of time to spend in the garage. So now I just want to make a clean car.
I know how that goes, man. I know how that goes. Is it hard to get like engine parts or to get parts for Hondas?
It depends. It really depends, because in Sweden we have some parts that we don't really even mind, like the what do you call it? The head washers on the bumper.
Yep.
That's OEM on every Swedish sold car.
Yep.
We have heated seats.
Yes. Okay. Got it.
And some of those have the GDM fog lights. I'm going to show everyone the car when we later. But there is some parts that are always OEM on these cars in Sweden that you don't have in the US. So that's why the US people want these parts, and we also want some of your parts, like the 97 bumper, air conditioning, and so it really depends. But I can say like this: all the parts that you want in the US, that's easy for us to find here. And what every Swedish guy wants to find in the US is difficult for us.
Yeah, it's just crazy how that kind of works, because they get like, especially for us over here, it's so expensive because all of you guys are like, those guys don't have this, so we're going to charge so much money. And like, I just won't spend that much money on those kind of things. It's so crazy.
Yeah. I feel like later now these days, maybe 1 or 2 years back, I start to realize, like, when some people having parts, when they sell it, they start to take advantage of the rareliness of the parts, and they start to charging a lot of money.
They do.
Back in the days, like 50 years ago, when we were giving each other the parts. Just give me one pizza and I give you this.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I mean,
but now everybody wants huge money.
I know. I've passed up on so many just like parts because I just don't want to spend that kind of money, and I'll just keep waiting until I actually am like, okay, I don't know.
Yeah, it's more difficult now these days, but back in the day, 15 years ago, me and my friends, we were just swapping parts to each other. We were giving parts to each other. You just give me one chocolate cake and I give you that, and whatever. It could be anything.
Over in Sweden, do you guys like the
body with the like actual auxiliary lights on it, or do you like the older, or not the older, the newer with the dolphin nose?
Oh, you mean the pre-lift version versus
Yeah.
the facelift version?
Yeah.
You know, I really wanted that the 97 bumper because
Yeah.
it doesn't have the I think you call the outslide.
Yeah.
And in Sweden, for us, they're high beams.
Yep. Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah. So many of my friends and, you know, even I back in the day, I think the high beam lights look a little bit funky. They look
Yeah.
like an Integra, but I don't know. Now I started to getting used to it.
Yeah. No, so our auxiliary lights, they are these tiny little light bulbs that don't do anything whatsoever. Like I have no idea what they
like
actually
a small
do.
parking light.
Yeah, like no, those are on the corners. The like inside ones, they're so weird. Like I don't know what they do. So I actually got some of the like high beams like you have on your car, and that's what I have on my car. So I actually have those like high beams like right in there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I have no idea what the other ones do.
Yeah, but I like the dolphin nose also.
Yeah.
It looks clean. It reminds me about a small S2000.
Yeah,
that's why I bought this the green bumper that I have over here.
Yeah,
I'm going to do a test and try to cover those and
Yeah.
repaint this bumper and
Yeah.
see how it looks, because I'm seeing some photos of people who made this modification on the pre-lift bumper.
Yeah.
And it actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, no, I think so too. Well, hopefully you get the time to actually do that someday.
Yeah, I will try, but that's why I use this other bumper.
Yeah.
Because if I fail,
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah.
matter, because I have
Yeah,
my OEM
yeah.
bumper still left in my car.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
So what do you plan on doing to your Del Sol like in the upcoming uh
In future.
warm season there?
Yeah, I was planning to repaint the whole car
Yeah.
in the same OEM color, but as I said, I put a lot of time on polishing the car, so
Yeah.
the paint looks pretty good.
It looks pretty awesome, man. It looks
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
so I thinking about wrapping the car instead.
Nice. What are you
Yeah.
gonna put on it?
Maybe a candy red.
Ooh, that'll be
Dark
sweet.
candy red. Yeah, I love that color.
Yeah, and because you have your own auto shop, right?
Yeah, I started my window tinting and wrapping business back in 2010.
Nice.
So yeah, so that's my work. I working with window tinting and vinyl wrapping, and also paint protection films.
Nice.
PPF.
So on all of your like Hondas that you have you put anything on all of your cars, or have you kind of just kept away from your like own cars?
No, I actually did most of my cars also.
Oh.
Vinyl wrapping those to different colors and stuff like that. Okay, I can send you some pictures of my previous EKs I had.
Nice.
And yeah, and I also have on my EK.
Nice.
The camera on this. Here you can see the EK4.
Yeah, that's a sweet car too, man. That's a sweet car too.
That car is completely repainted in the original color.
Nice.
So I got some PPF on this car.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice. How has that changed in the last, or actually since you opened up your shop to where it is right now? Like, how's the technology changed?
Oh, it's been changed a lot.
Yeah.
First, when I started back in 2010, I was only focused on window tinting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then vinyl wrapping was starting coming. Vinyl wrapping is pretty old actually, but the the air release channels on the glue.
Yep.
That can make you put huge pieces on and pull out the air.
Yeah.
That is quite new, that technology. So people have been wrapping cars for years, but now it's getting better.
Yeah.
And also the PPF. We also had PPF back in 2010, but now recently, about past 4-5 years, people actually install PPF on the whole bonnet and the whole bumper and stuff like that. Before, back in the day, people just putting small pieces on, the wheel wells from.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's something that I would like to do. I haven't even touched my paint since I've painted it. I need to really wet sand it, and then I got to polish it. But last year I just got really busy, and I never even got to it. So when it warms up here, that's what I got to do.
Is that the OldSol that you repainted by yourself?
Yeah. So, and then it's going to be a can of worms because I have never sprayed anything myself, and it looks like it, but I'm going to get it.
Yeah. I had a EG coupe.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I tried to respray it by myself, but it didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't went good. Oh
I
my
know.
God, that paint looked so awful.
No, that's all right.
Orange peels everywhere.
Yeah. When you go to do your Del Sol in the candy red color, I think is what you said. So is it going to come in like a huge panel, or are you going to cut it to the actual shape, or?
No, I'm going to wrap the whole car. And do it piece by piece, just to fold in the edges well in every panel.
Yeah.
And some installer like to use the whole panel and put the whole side in the same piece. But I don't like the way I'm installing, because you have to cut between the door and the fender.
Yeah.
You fold in a small piece, but I like to work it in a little bit on the edges
and
just to hide the original color as much as possible.
And usually, how long do you think that's going to take?
Maybe 3 days.
3 days. Gotcha.
Yeah. But then I'm talking about 8 to 9 hours each day.
Yeah. That's a lot of work, man. That's a lot of work.
Yeah. And also, if you compare to respraying a car to a new color, or wrapping a car to a new color, it's always good to taking off the seals, taking off the headlights, and taking off some bits and bobs over there.
Yeah.
To, keep the vinyl under, and then when you're putting everything back together, you cannot see any gaps or something like that.
Yeah. That's going to be really cool to see. So I can't wait to see that. Are you going to change up your tire situation or anything else on there when you get it on?
No, the tires and wheels I actually bought for this summer, so they're quite new.
Yeah.
I'm going to show everything for you later when it's time here.
Yep. That's awesome.
Just clean everything up and just make it like an OEM plus. And also, I saw on the Swedish homepage they're selling like this bath. It's like you fill something with water and you put in a sink, and you can put all your bolts in, and they will get like golden.
Yeah.
I will do that to every bolt in this car also.
Are you gonna? So is that like you're gonna make them look like maybe a zinc? I think is what they call that.
Yeah, like oxidized zinc.
Oxidized.
Okay. I don't really know the name of it, but you might have seen on some of the bolts on your car that actually in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
They are kind of golden.
Yeah.
I want to have that look on every bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bolts, man. That's a lot of bolts.
Yep. I know.
That's funny. So what are some really cool cars that you've had into your like actual shop there in Sweden?
Oh, we got a lot of different cars.
Yeah.
Audi RS6s, RS5s, and we also got a lot of Porsche
Yeah.
and
Nice.
Lamborghinis.
They're
all the same.
Yeah. Have you got a Porsche Taycan in?
Yeah, they're starting to come up now.
Nice. Yeah.
We
Those are cool.
Made a few of them.
Yeah.
They're also cool, but they're huge.
I know they are huge, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, but they're starting to coming up now, and also the new RS6 starting to coming up. Everybody wants to have the paint protection film on it, so
yeah. So, do you do a lot of work with the car dealerships over there, or do you just have in people that just come in?
I would say most of the customers that I have is actually companies, car dealers.
Yeah,
and that will be 80% of all the work that I do, and the 70 last percent is private customers. So I have what do you say when you're working together with some corporation or no, working together with someone?
Yeah, like a partnership.
Yeah, like a partnership with Audi and BMW and also Porsche. So when a customer goes to Audi and wants to buy a new car, they're buying the car and they say, hey, I want to have window tint and paint protection film on this car before I get it. So Audi actually goes to me and leave the car and we fix it and bring it back and then deliver it to the customer. I got lucky with that one.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool gig there.
Yeah. But I've been working hard with my company also, so nothing comes for free.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%, dude. 100% on that. When are the when are these summer months there?
It's let's say May, June, July, August, and September. Then it's over.
That's it.
Yeah. Then it starts raining.
Yeah.
October, November, and December, January, February. It will be a snow.
Gotcha. I mean, so that's kind of like us here too. I mean, that's pretty much the same thing. Like once it hits late April, it's pretty warm here, and then I'll have my like Hondas out. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So do you have any like Honda groups that'll get out, or is it mostly just everybody else, and then there's just some Honda guys there with their Hondas?
No, we actually have a Honda Club Sweden.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they're actually meeting every summer, maybe 4 or 5 times.
Good. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and the actually meeting is on a track.
Oh, so sweet.
If somebody wants to drive on the car on the track, they can do it, or just if you just want to hang out on the parking lot with the others, you can do that also.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, I'm not a track guy.
Yeah.
I just like to build clean Honda.
Yeah, for sure. When you have your Del Sol out, are there any like awesome like cool scenic roads that you just like hammer that thing on, or like what?
Yeah, well, I've got some few roads here and there that I love to drive. It's actually funny because my most expensive car that I have at home, my Type R, I actually drive it on winter time. When summer comes, I bring this out and this out. And this car is now like, is it 29 years old?
Yeah.
And
I know.
This is 2000, so it's 22 years old.
Oh yeah.
That's funny because everyone when summer comes, everyone wants to bring the nice cars out.
Yeah.
I put my expensive car on the side and I
Yeah.
bring this out.
Yeah, that's funny. Is there a Honda that you haven't had yet that you would get coming up?
NSX for sure.
Yeah, well, that's on everybody's list. Everybody wants an
Yeah.
NSX.
Yeah, but I want to have the new one.
Oh, a new one.
A new one. Is it a 2016?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think now they just dropped a new facelift version on that one.
Yeah.
I really like that chassis.
Yeah. Are there?
I like the old one also, but
yeah. Are there a lot of old NSXs?
We have a couple of old NSXs, but the actual new one that you got in the US was never sold in Sweden. So I think we have one or two of those.
Really? Crazy.
Yeah, and they are imported from the United States.
Oh, that's really interesting. Huh?
Yeah, but the old one was from, was it 90 to 91, maybe 90, 93.
Yeah, I think
91 to 94 or something like that. The old one. Those we have. They were actually sold in Sweden. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
We got the first version with the pop-up headlights.
Gotcha.
And I think 90. Oh, was it 96 or something like that? They changed the headlights.
Yeah, they changed the headlights.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We got those also, but they're super expensive there.
Are they?
Super expensive. Yep.
I mean, they're super expensive here. If you could get one for maybe 40K, you're doing pretty good here. Otherwise, they're like 100.
Yeah, they're between 70 to 100 here.
That's so much money.
Yeah, and 100 US is like 1 million Swedish SEK.
That's even more crazy.
That's super. Yeah. That's the same price of a new Audi R6.
Yeah, man.
So
and it's just an old car.
Yeah, actually, the same age like this.
I know, right? Yeah, that's just crazy, man. So of any of the cars you have, which one do you think you'll keep forever of any of your cars?
I think my setup right now is super good.
Yeah.
The SK8 is good for family. Everybody can drive it.
Yep.
And we also have an Audi A6, a wagon.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Yeah. And the EK4 is super rare here. It's only 19 left in this country.
Wow, really?
This is one of them. Yeah, this is one of them.
Wow. So how come aren't?
I think this is the only one in Sweden that is so OEM.
So how come there just aren't that many of them?
This is the VTI version of the EK, and Sweden actually, they were sold between 99 to 2000.
Yeah. Okay.
And some of those were 96 to 97, also the pre-lift version.
Gotcha.
But Sweden only sold 60 of these cars.
Wow.
They imported 60 of those. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. And they were never sold in Finland or Norway or Denmark. So like
that's it.
Most people from Denmark and Finland, they actually came to Sweden and buy these cars. So that's why we only have 19 left of these.
Wow, that's so crazy.
Yeah. And we also got some people from Poland.
Yep.
Yep.
Crazy, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
So they came to Sweden and took every car.
yeah, for sure. That's awesome. Well,
and the Del Sol is I really love the Del Sol driving this on summer. So I think that my setup right now with the FK8, Del Sol, and the EK4 is super good for me.
And then an NSX, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someday.
Yeah. Someday. Oh, that's maybe. Awesome. But I think that's all that I got for you right now. Now
it's my turn to show the car for everyone.
Yeah. Let's see some of it real quick.
Yeah. All right. Let's flip the camera.
Yep.
See if we can do it. All right, here's the button.
There
All
you
right.
go. It's so clean, man.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's only I have one small dent. Can you see there?
Yep, I can see it.
Yeah, yeah, and I have one small dent over there.
Yeah.
But I actually know a guy that works with I think called PDR, paintless dent remove. So he's gonna fix those, and then otherwise it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So what do we have here? I haven't installed this yet.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm going to repaint the car this year or next year.
Yeah, no, those would be awesome. Let's check out the inside.
Yeah, so we can start with the inside before we talk about the exterior. As I said before, I like the OEM.
Yeah, it looks super clean. OEM, man.
Yeah, there's no holes on the seat.
Yeah,
and all the interior pieces are actually in good shape.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Oh, we got this. I got this.
Yep, you got those.
The GDM map lights.
And then does your car have the actual seat warmers in it? Oh, yeah. Got all those LEDs looking real nice. Got the Euro steering wheel and the JDM steering wheel.
Oh, I didn't hear it. What did you say?
Oh, no, I was just saying.
Connected to the stereo.
Oh, gotcha. No, I'm just talking about everything on the inside of your car. It looks really clean, man.
Yeah. So what have I done to it? If we're going to talk about modifications.
Yeah.
Or extra pieces. Oh, we got this.
Oh, yeah.
Headlight washers. Yeah.
Funny.
Super bad placement because you rest your armrest over here when you're shifting. So sometimes when you're driving without the roof, the actually headlights is spitting on the windshield, and you have it dropping on yourself.
And it'll just spray on you. That's funny.
Yep. Yeah. And we got heated seats.
Yeah, you sure do.
Yep. Yeah, and they're working.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah. So that's about the interior, and I'm going to put this the spoon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That'll look awesome in there, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
So there's nothing crazy about here.
It just looks really clean.
Oh, and I got this. I don't know what this floor mat is, but it has a Honda logo on it.
Yeah. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen those.
No, I haven't. Me either.
Yeah.
Because on my Samba Green Del Sol, I have this. It was green with some shapes on it.
Interesting.
Yeah. So let's talk about the back. So what do we have here? The VCI wing.
Yep.
And the other version in Sweden, we have the ESI wing. It goes more like that.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some aftermarket headlights on the back.
I really like those. Yep.
Yeah. And some custom made exhaust.
Nice.
With the pipe. I like, have you seen some old Supras or Skylines?
Yep.
When they have the angle.
Angle, yep.
Like
yeah.
Yeah. I wanted this on this car also. So it looks dope.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I like it.
Yeah.
It's clean.
And tinted rear window.
Yeah.
And what do we have here? The fenders, they are not rolled. This is the OEM.
Oh yeah, look at those things. Nice and clean.
Yeah. And no rust.
Yeah, that's
so this is what do you call it? Ruta wheels.
Oh yeah. Rota's nice.
Yeah, with the chrome finish.
I like
this
those
is
a lot.
16 by 6.5, and the
Mm.
offset is just 40.
Gotcha. It looks really good
Pretty
though.
close to him. Yeah, I don't want to have nothing crazy. I don't want to
Yeah.
rub this on the fender. I don't want it to destroy the car. So
Nice.
I like the OEM stuff. And what else? Oh,
Yeah.
some amber corners, aftermarket amber corners. I really like the amber corners on the black car.
They do look good. Yeah.
And
There's
I hate this one.
There's those headlight washers, and then you've got the lower fog lights too.
Yes.
Yep, lower fogs.
That's also one of the reasons why I thinking about keeping the pre-lift bumper, because I have this one.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I change this bumper to dolphin nose, I don't know where to put this one, because I have actually in the car.
Yep.
I have the OEM switcher here for the fog lights.
Yeah.
So if I change the bumper, this button would not do any function.
Yeah, you'd have to get a new whole center console.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm starting to like this bumper more.
Yeah. It looks good though, man. It looks really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And let's see here. And the engine bay. Haven't done much to it yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to respray the valve cover.
Yeah.
To what do you call the wrinkle with the wrinkle paint.
Yep.
So I can get as close as possible to the OEM.
Yep.
And small wrinkles in there.
And it looks like you don't have any air conditioning, just like me. Don't have any air conditioning.
No air conditioning. They will not sold in Sweden with air conditioning.
Yeah. For whatever reason, mine wasn't sold with air conditioning either. Guess the guy didn't want it. Really weird.
No.
So I'm just hot as shit all the time.
Yeah. So this is the only modification I did on the car.
Nice.
The air filter kit. Just to have the VTEC sound on it. I really like it.
Yeah, no, those.
And this is for the ABS.
Yep. I gotcha. No, man, it looks really clean, dude. I really like it.
That's my car.
No, hey, I love it. It looks great.
Yeah, so, I love it too.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I really appreciate you taking the time to show us. And it was awesome just to chat and hear about everything going on over there in Sweden and how you came across your OldSol. And I'm sure we're going to have lots of other conversations, but this was awesome on here.
Yeah, if you give me some time.
Yeah.
So I can come back to the show and show the car when it's ready.
Yes, 100%. We will have you on again. So, and then you can update us after you've done everything to it.
Yeah. If people want to watch my building, they can just go and follow me on Instagram.
Yes.
It's DG with _ and Gustavsson.
Awesome. And then what is the actual shop called?
DG Solfilm. It's
gotcha.
Solfilm in Sweden is window tint.
Gotcha. Sweet. Well, hey man, I really appreciate you taking the time. I love your OldSol.
Thank you for having me on the show. It was fun.
This is awesome. So I'm sure we will chat after this, but thank you very much and have an awesome evening, dude. Thank you, everybody. Peace.
Peace.